What's up, chat? What's up, peoples? Of course, the hype of the beta is over. The beta is probably going to end this week. So I figured I'd go live and just show you guys a little bit of what I've been doing and let that close off the beta. But how's everyone doing? I don't know if I got Twitch to finally work, but we're streaming on both, so we'll see how that goes too. What's up, Frosty? What's up, Frosty? You're insane, dude. What's up, Takiru? Working and lurking as always. What's up, Hawk to Zero? Yeah, this is probably going to be like the first, well, the last stream on the channel for this game up until next beta or release or whatever comes next. Not too much, just testing dumb ideas for teams. That's actually one thing I want to show off. I came up with this really cool team too. Like a really cool team. And it's just fun to play. I don't know if it's optimal or anything, but I don't care. It's fun. Or at least a Papacom. I mean, for this game, right? Like this, if Ex-Astris, Papacom, Sphere of Souls, any of these other games that we're looking forward to end up showing their faces, then we will hop on those. But yeah, mine's far from optimal, but 82% combo skills. Nah, let me show you something, Hawk20. I'm about to show you. I'm about to show you some shit. This is probably someone's had to have come up with this, because this is just something I just did just because it just sounded stupid, right? So I would just show you the team.
You're here.
This button. There we go. Yeah, so the team is pretty much a lightning team. Perlica, Arklight, Avuena, right? That's actually really close to mine. Snowshine.
Waiting for your orders.
I either use Snowshine or I use Angelina. But yeah, those are the two. Avuena is out for, okay, hold on. Just let me show you, because this is actually a really cool team to play. And I don't know if I built them correctly, right? I don't know any of that. I don't know any of that, but let me just show you. This is actually just really fun to play. Let's see what could be a good demonstrator. What's up, Baki? I swear this guy has a tracker in my PC. He always goes live when I turn off the PC scheduling a stream. At least I scheduled it so you'll know when I was about to go live, Baki. I don't care. We're about to be...
You're here. Am I up for the game?
All right. So you're going to get what's going on really quickly. This isn't going to take you long, because it makes sense when you see it. Oh, why did it target the wrong freaking enemy? I'm literally looking at this one. You see all these combo skills and the SP, bro? I missed that one. It's supposed to be everyone that needs to get her ability through last hit. So I used Perlica to generate the electro. Oh. Nope, nope, you're not getting me with this bullshit. Kind of falls apart when it's just one. When it's just one enemy, but it's really fun to play. Everyone's just standing there. It's just really, really fun to play because you have so many like combo skills to just execute on. If you want to see mine, I can. Do you have like a video or something on it? I went to bed at 12. I swear it wasn't there yet. I did it 30 minutes ago. Not even. Yeah, it was like maybe 15 minutes ago. Let me snag a video real quick. Okay, yes. Send it to me on Discord and tell me when you send it. I gotta sign in a Discord to check. But yeah.
Valuable resourcing site found.
So I've even tested it on bosses. It works really well, this team. Let's go to the final boss because that's actually the easiest hardest boss that's here. Yeah, and it's in terms of like what characters I've been playing around with.
Looking for me.
I've literally like leveled up everybody except for
That's how.
Endman, over here.
these three.
Don't be shy. Come closer.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, I changed his weapon and didn't level it.
Just point the way.
Yeah, like I've literally been playing with everything available. Like it's really fun. Energy alluviums are great. I mean, they die too quick. When you're level 80, they just die too freaking quick.
Supplies before we go in.
What's up, King Geo? I don't know if I said that already. Standing by. What's up, Frosty? Holy SV game. What's up, Alex? But yeah, let me show you guys. What's up, Jacko? How you doing, bro? Read Enjoyer.
Endman.
So, who else was I playing around with? Yeah, I messed with adding her on the team just to keep some crowd control. Any release date info? Nah. Yeah. But I realized really quickly that without like a dedicated healer, this just goes south really quickly. I heard that based on the element you react with, there's different effects starting with nature triggering. Okay, so there are different elements that there are like elemental reaction type things, yeah. Hate you. Yeah, it's just a bit of, it's just a chill day. It's nothing crazy. You can, if you're trying to go to sleep, you can go to sleep. Let me just waste this because I just want to kill it. Oh no, I might not make it. Oh no, that's crazy. Oh, this is gonna suck. See, I never showed this to anybody, but it actually punishes you for not completing that phase. Now you have 4 of them instead of the 2. Oh my geez. Okay, got it. Now let's just end this. No. I was just I'm going back to bed. Okay, have a good one, Baki. We'll do we're gonna be doing some regular Arknights soon because I still plan on doing RA and IS, so yeah, but go to bed. Have a good one, Baki.
This place is safe for now.
Okay, let's see if we can. That's crazy. Mike's in the way. I can't see my SP. That was dumb. This is why I need a healer. I missed it. Oh God. hit him at least. I love this freaking thing. I love the OST. Bye. Oh, you're talking to Baki. Yeah. I love this team. Do you have any 6-star weapons that's full essence, by the way? I just want to see that blue gem cerulean. Unfortunately, no. I literally watched Kuki pull one in his first group. Like it oh man. Okay, you sent me. Oh, you sent me a direct upload. Okay, let me see how I can watch that. Let me hide my screen real quick so I can see. Did it hide the screen? No, it didn't. Okay. I can show the phone. I know, it's just I don't have Discord installed on this computer. So I have to log in and stuff over here. Yeah. That's why I was telling you to like tell me when it was. Yeah. I want to open it full screen. Oh, there we go. Okay, that works. Okay, so we're gonna have to watch it like this. This is the best I can do. Snowshine Perlica. Using her for the attack buff. It's an attack buff, right? Yeah. Of course you're using her as the default. She's so busted, it makes no sense. Yeah. So you're just constantly proccing. Yeah. Yeah, it's an attack buff. I see it at the bottom. You going through them like that quick is crazy. You going through them like that is crazy. This game is gonna melt my wallet because of the weapon pods make skin brighter. Yeah. Wait. The weapon pots.
Not a problem.
I thought it was just if you maxed out the. No, it's not. Oh, okay. So it's the weapon pots that do it. You have to max potential it. Is that what you're trying to say? That's crazy. That's funny. They know what they're doing. It's just a cosmetic thing, but people are still gonna pull just because of that. Ever win his tail? Arknight has a 62% cooldown, making her combo only 2 seconds. A negative 62% cooldown. I mean, I didn't know the number, but that makes a lot of sense why we can just do it over and over again. So he also has an energy recharge too. Oh.
Standing by.
What?
Been summoned.
Attack buff. Where? Am I dumb? Where do you see? Where do you see that? 3 dots on attributes.
All data codes normal and devoid of errors. I am open to receiving further instructions from you at any time.
Combo skill cool, but down reject. Ultimate gain efficiency. That's 100, but I think everyone starts at 100, right? Combo skill bonus damage. You have that at 200? The ultimate gain efficiency? Oh, okay. So you made her that way. Okay. I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense because everyone I thought starts at 100. Yeah.
What do you want to learn today?
So you made her that way. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. I'm so sad that there's no more updates coming to this and it's about to end. I'm so sad. Cause I mean, I've been like clinging on to like messing with builds and stuff just to tell myself there's stuff to still do in the game. I could be doing some of these like side missions and stuff, but I don't know. I kind of really want to play the main story a bit more. But there's just nothing left. And you know, I haven't laid down a single zip line. I've been just traversing the whole map, like just because I didn't want the experience to be like slower, or I didn't want the experience to die faster. I just wanted to keep on playing the game, so I would just walk to everything. That's how much I'm clinging on to this. I haven't laid down a single zip line. When's the beta ending? I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be they're gonna announce it tonight or tomorrow night.
This is a crucial resource.
And it will end like a day or so later. You heard rumors as the 28th. It would make sense for the people who didn't have time to do anything if they did the 28th, which isn't really a bad thing if they did. But even if they end it tomorrow, it wouldn't really be a big deal. Yeah, they haven't even put an announcement in here yet. Everyone sucked everything dry into with this beta. Dude, I'm telling you, it's just fun. Like there are people just focusing on base building. There are people that are just building random stupid teams with weapons that probably shouldn't go with the characters, but they're just doing it anyway. I found out that there are secret bosses and freaking algorithmic I keep pressing the wrong button. Algorithmic memories. Like it really sucks. I would like, as much as I'm sad that it's ending, I just know that they're over there cooking. I just know they're over there cooking. I just know they're not gonna let us down, bro. This game has been fire. This is all that I've been thinking of. So I'm literally like spending days recording as much as I possibly can just to make sure that I still, like, at the right time I have stuff to talk about. When a game gives you freedom to build with very little RNG, addiction. Facts. Like the RNG in this game is literally just the essence. Why did I click that? The essence system. I can't think of anything else, but there may be another factor, but it's literally just this. Okay, sure, the gotcha too, but I mean, like, That's very little RNG if you think about it. Like this system here is going to be the death of me. I have been getting nothing but bad luck this entire time. I haven't got a single 3-piece. Haven't got a single one. But then I see Kooky get one like that. It's crazy. I've been just throwing random stuff on my characters just to figure out like what's the best set for each person. Which doesn't even matter because by the time the game comes out, it's going to be different. If you hear the child in the background, my niece is here and she doesn't know how to talk normally. So she's just yelling. My worry was the combat of this beta, but I stopped worrying about it. Focused on the AIC mode, which I am a bit concerned. I'm not concerned. Wait, it depends on what you're talking about. What is your concern? Because possibly you come up with something I didn't think about. So, wow.
A dangerous bloke.
It's not a quick answer in the chat. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Like we're having a conversation. So if it's not a quick answer, just type it out. Like, and I've gotten like it's cool that perfect essences change the appearance of the weapon slightly. Yeah, it does slightly change. Like it has like a little energy glow. YouTube limits to 200 characters, so it'll take a bit. If you want to type it in Discord and I can just pull it up on Discord, that's fine too. Yeah, just type it in Discord. I'll leave this up. Yeah, this game has such a big opportunity, man. Oh, how many of you guys saw me saw my post? I was so irritated that day. I don't know why that day a comment irked me so much, but maybe I was just having a bad day. I don't know. But man, I was so tired of seeing people like complaining about the freaking building mechanics. So Infield beta server is gonna end soon, or are you just not gonna play it anymore? I think it's gonna end soon. I think it's gonna end soon. But I've kind of already accepted that it's over, and I just hop in to get a little small fill, and then I just get off. Skill issue / Asmongold had trouble trying to lay down a conveyor belt. That sounds like bro needs to practice a game. Like, yeah, that's all that I was. You guys remember when the beta started, like the combat basics, I was having trouble like understanding it. Like like, and now I'm just messing around with random teams. Like that's I didn't see anything from Asmongold. I don't even know if he likes it, hated it, whatever. I don't know. I don't care. But the thing is, what I'm trying to say is this game requires you to have to learn and figure it out. And I guarantee you he likes it. That's a surprise. Every time I see Asmongold's name, he's hating on something, but I'm glad he likes it. Yeah, like I just have like this good feeling about this game, because already from the technical test all the way till now, I see a drastic difference, and it's only been a year. Let's say, okay, I'm gonna just throw something out there. This is not fact. I'm making sure this is very clear. This is my disclaimer. This is not fact. I have no inside information, nothing. Okay. I'm going based off of just the Chinese licensing. If the game releases in like mid this year or the end of this year, I'm telling you, they've had enough time to fix all the issues or come up with better ideas. Because they did all this in a year. All of this, the whole game's different. Every aspect of it. The story's different. The gameplay is different. Like they did that all in a year.
Exercises like this can help prevent injuries.
AIC didn't change too much. Yes, it did kind of. They added Outpost. They added a system for the for gaining currency at the Outpost and a place to redeem this stuff. Some of the different materials, they're slightly different. Like they've done things to the AIC system to make it different. They didn't just leave it alone. I thought I was dead. Trading posts were the old outposts. Trading posts. I am trying to remember what that was. Oh, I'm dead. There's no going back up there. I'm dead. Trading posts. Trading posts. I don't remember trading posts. I don't remember trading posts. They added a whole base. It was a structure you placed on the AIC and it had a request. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I forgot. It was its own like little. Okay. But now it's a part of, bro. What I mean is there's this one right here. There's one here. There's one here. I think this is behind my head. No, it's not. Yeah, like they changed stuff, bro. That's all I'm trying to say. Like, I'm just not really understanding what you mean they didn't do anything to the AIC. They did stuff. They did a lot. Yeah, he's the content creator. He's the content creator. Which I didn't even know that until someone pointed out to me after the first time he came in here. But yeah. What's up, Kent? How you doing, brother? Let's go back to Dijang. Yeah, drop it from time to time. I don't like. And I'm gonna say this. I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I didn't want it to seem like an ego thing. But I'm like super honored that people are like throwing my name in the conversation whenever this game comes up. I'm like super honored. Like I'll be just chilling in a server, just seeing what people are talking about, and I'll see my name come up for no reason. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's cool to meet other creators. I've always been on the let's meet creators and let's just have a good time type thing. It's just some creators see, and no fault to them. I'm not talking shit. It's just some creators see this as like there's not enough for everyone to eat type of thing. I'm more of a collaborative creator. I want to do podcasts. I want to like sit here and just talk about builds and try things out like me and Cookie did the other time. Like I want to do it all. I truly feel like there's enough room for everybody. Like when there's like opportunities to do things with companies, I'm always telling people like, hey man, you could reach out to, like, I'm always trying to help somebody.
Well, administrator.
Why did her voice sound better there than in the entire story? My focus is to be in the AIC factory side of the game. That's going to be the hard part for me. I'm definitely not going to be like the creator that's telling you the perfect way of doing stuff. Like, nah. I'm going to have like botched looking designs for my bases. I'm going to be redoing it 4, 5, 6 times. I think my strength is most likely going to be talking about different character builds and coming up with weird shit that ends up working. I think that's where I'm going to end up like having a specialty. Factory guides is where the views are going to be at because casuals fear that shit. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. But I don't like misleading people, and I don't want to tell people here's the most optimal way of building a base. And then like there's a better way to do it. An easier, better way to do it. You know, I'm not saying that's how you'd be. I'm talking from my perspective. Like I don't want to be that creator. I'm very cautious about some of the stuff that I release. If you ever seen any of my like reviews on games, I'm very if I don't have enough experience with something, I don't talk about it. If I don't understand something, I'll probably mention it just to let people know it's there, but I don't talk about it in detail. Don't worry, the Factorial nerds is already on their way. I'm for it, dude. Like I said, there's room for everybody. And it's all about how the community is going to receive the different content. Because we can sit here and talk about like new factory builds or new character builds, but if no one's watching the video, then what's the person doing it for? Unless they're just having fun, and that's fair too. I saw someone tweet about optimizing their water pipes by making it personally glitched out. Like, what the... And that's what's going to make this game dope. People just coming up with dumb shit. I'm more on the side of factory design is an ever-growing experience. One day you'll make a design you like, then tomorrow you'll realize something better. Dude, if you can... Okay, I'm going to give you some YouTube advice. I've watched your videos. All right. From the beginning, if you make friendly guides talking about ways, you can use AI. You don't have to put your voice at all. Whatever. It doesn't matter. If you can make videos just showing people, doesn't have to be perfect, right? It doesn't have to be the best. But if you can show people ways to do things, so it makes it easier on those casuals, your channel will do fine. Your channel will do fine. But you got to hop on it like right away. YouTube is this place where your views are based on interest. And if there are people who are interested in that type of content, your channel has a chance of growing. It is that simple. People like reactions. That's why reaction channels are doing so well. People like character builds and people talking about the best builds for characters. That's why those videos do so well. It's all about where the interest is. So if you can do that and you can hop on it right away, your channel will do great. And like I said, I'm a collaborative person. If I see good stuff, I try to direct the people that watch me to other channels. I don't believe in keeping everyone to myself. I don't believe in that. If I find some good channels, we're going to be watching channels on stream and I'm going to have people subscribing. I already know who you are. I'm going to be checking out your stuff. I already know who Skill OP is. I'm going to be checking out his stuff. Like, it's just making sure people in the community just know about the content so that they can continue to support the content. I don't view myself as like a big figure in Arknights. So like, because I came in very late and I'm still learning about the stuff in Arknights. But if I ever become like someone that people come and watch and just enjoy, I'm gonna be helping out so many creators. Like that's something I just enjoy doing. I remember what it was like to only have 10 views on a video. Yeah, I remember what it was like to have only 10 views on a video, dude. And nobody's watching my stuff. If I can help someone, I want to do it. I'm just so excited for this game, dude. I see so much opportunity for everybody. Wow, I never claimed that. I wish they could stack so I could just get all of them but it's a wasted resource if you don't come and pick it up. I think if you explain the basics and can hold a foundation, that's all you need. Yeah. Like the people who are willing to try this game and try, I know I'm just walking around the base. Yeah. People want to copy. Yeah. But if they can't copy, then they have to go and watch videos and learn, you know? Your Surtur merch. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bro? But if people want to actually get good at this base building, they're just gonna have to try it and just do it. The people who don't want to learn and don't want to try it, they'll move on real quick. You think people want to learn how to play Arknights after 5 years? The stage guys still get views. Yeah. Okay, so don't misunderstand. The people who are still playing the game are still watching content, brother. Like there's a reason those are still getting views, right? Like I'm gonna use Frost as like a good example. Frost is is that his name? Frostbite. I'm gonna use Frost as an example. People come and watch his videos because they want to learn about characters before they actually pull on them. It don't matter if they're veterans or if they're new to the game. They'll come here, watch a video telling you about how every aspect of that character works. Then they'll go watch another content creator that's actually showing it, like Lucky. Like it's just a showcase of the abilities. I do it on stream. I do it on stream. So new and old players will benefit from content like that. They want to copy because they see a complicated factory and don't know how CC's got there. I mean, yeah, I can agree with that actually. I've seen enough people come into the stream and then be like, yo, this looks complicated. I don't want to do this. I've seen people say it's boring.
I'm ready.
I don't know where they got the boring part from, but I mean, everyone has their own taste, right? My 2 build videos are doing well, surprisingly. Hold on, let me see this. Okay, so you have a video on the Buck Cast. Oh wait, how did you do this? Like, how do you layer your videos? I haven't seen this one.
video. I just want
You do talk. Okay, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you talk in your videos. I was like, is this? I was confused for a second.
rebuild of one of my factories. See, one of my outposts had a really ugly design, and I needed to move a bunch of stuff and basically scrap it just to rebuild it here for you guys on video. For those that are familiar with factory style games and mechanics, I do want to quickly just
You have a good voice for this.
say that I am a symmetry builder, so I try for clean and symmetrical designs as much as possible. This one isn't perfectly symmetrical, but it's as best as I can get it given the circumstances that I had to work with. Now, I also do like to design my factories for 100% uptime on the production, which that also means that unless Gryphline changes the recipes from now to release, this factory should still work for anyone that would like to use it later.
I don't think they'll change the recipes. I think they're going to change names, and I think they're going to change the process. Like, the actual recipe to get there is probably going to stay the same, but like the names of the specific items in which you build the stuff, that's probably what's going to change. I don't think the recipes are going to change.
Outside of that, for those of you who would like more tutorial videos or tips for Enfield's factory gameplay, feel free to let me know what kind of things you would like me to cover, and I'll do what I can to make that work.
And you're well
Nonetheless,
spoken.
thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all around.
Yeah, you're gonna do fine. You just need some a good kickstart, right? Your voice is literally perfect for this shit. And you get right to the point. You know exactly what you need to build the stuff. You got everything there. You're just gonna start building. Yeah. Yeah. You guys agree with me in the chat? Yeah, bro's got a perfect voice for it. Can you read me a bedtime story? See, like you're gonna do fine, dude. And honestly, there'll probably be moments when I need help with specific things, and I'll slide in and just come and watch your videos. Of course, with your permission. I won't just go and watch your stuff on stream. But yeah, sounds like a youth lecturer. Oh, you're good? Yeah. So yeah, I'd come in and like probably watch something, because if it takes me a minute to get stuff, because if you watched me actually like build, the thought process is freaking weird, and I can't explain it to you, but it doesn't make sense to me for like the first however many minutes, and then I'll be like, oh wait, that makes sense. Like, it's really weird. I cleared this place out, that's why I came here. So like I'll be like, okay, so how do I get a what is the Originium thing called? Originium crystal. I don't know where it is, and it's probably because I ran out of it. Oh wait, there it is. Originium ore. So this, you just shred this and you get, that's origin crust, sand leaf. Am I out of it? No, here it is. Originium powder. How do I get to this? I'll see this and I'll get confused as shit. I didn't learn about this until like halfway through the beta that button was there. I'm not kidding. I didn't know this button was here, and I was so confused on how to build this stuff. I just see this, click this, and then I'll be like, where do I begin here? Like some of the stuff in here is just confusing. I just learned that this was here. I just learned that this was here. So there's a lot of stuff that's gonna help players, and guides like yours laying down the most basic stuff. Wait, I'll give you an example. I have a really good example. How long till the beta ends, by the way? We don't have an actual date. This is just probably gonna be my last stream for it. I'll give you an example. We're gonna go to my channel, this channel here. I'm just gonna type in Chaotik because I don't want to show. a specific video that I've uploaded. Okay. So my most popular video is Guide to Cooperative Play in Genshin Impact. All right. Do you think this is complicated at all? This is the most basic guide. And everybody watched it. This is my most viewed video on the channel. This one too. Genesis crystals do not replace Primo Gems. One of my biggest viewed videos on the channel.
What's up, guys? It's your boy.
I'm not doing that because I hate the sound of my own voice. But it's literally me just explaining the purpose of the currency. Like, that's literally it. It's a really basic video. How does trust work here in Endfield, right? So trust goes up to 200%, and it allows you to unlock specific abilities for your character. For example, these two things right here, these talents, you need trust in order to unlock these abilities. So which one is it? I always forget. Ability matrix. All of this is based on trust. Without trust, you can't unlock any of this. You're the one that subbed before the stream started? I should have known it was Comey. I see, thanks, no problem. But I'm glad that they did it this way, because it requires you to actually pay attention to the trust system and level up the trust for the character, because this will help with your main attribute, which gives you more damage. This will help in combat. I don't know if you guys can see or not. This will help in base when you give them oh no, this isn't the base one. This is for her Thunder Lace. So this is her Thunder Lance. This is another ability. This one's the one in the base. Helps your specific materials grow faster. This one's for mood regeneration for characters who are not in the mood to work. Like, there are things that each character contributes to, and it's all managed by trust. You level up the trust, you can unlock that ability. That's how every single one of these characters work. So, for example, I don't have any of his trust abilities unlocked because I haven't done anything. I think I have enough materials to do this. What is his trust on? 174. Okay, so I do have trust for him. You level him up. These are going to become available. And if I have enough trust, oh, it says right there. Is my head in the way? I'm going to be out of the picture for a second. Reach 20% trust with operator, currently 174. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. Okay. And as you keep going, you need more trust. 100% trust. I guess these ones don't need trust. Well, I guess it's just the top layer. They need to make all of it. I thought it was every single one of these, but it's just the top layer that requires trust. I'm actually going to give that to them as feedback. They need to make all of this trust related. But yeah, there's so much opportunity for this game. This is so fun. Eva, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate you. If you just received a gifted membership, make sure you thank Eva. I'll do it in your stead. Call me. Do not start a war with Comey, please. Please don't. Don't do it. She already gives me a headache. I already know what's coming. I'm just prepping my mental for it. She sees that and she's probably And because I'm waiting for it, she's probably just gonna wait to give it to me. Watch. Comey, just don't, please. I appreciate you, Comey. You don't have to. We're good. She's not home. She can't. Oh. Oh, okay, cool. Wait, where's that fucking cave? Do I still play Aether Gazer and Punishing Grey Raven? PGR? No. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? Comey, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You are toxic and you know it. Because you're donating too freaking much. And you don't need to donate because you're a mod. Oh, there it is right there. There's the cave. I said incoming. Yeah, you did. You did. They've had enough of you. Yeah, I told YouTube to watch for my mod Comey.
I know they're good things.
I sent an initial thing to you. I didn't change any of this. Oh, okay. All right. So this is the conversation that we were having earlier. So let's see what. You're right when you said this is going to be a lot. Okay. I don't mind chatting on this if you want. I appreciate the decoupling of the factory mode in the main game, but I do feel the factory doesn't serve a huge purpose now unless you truly want to do it. I will get on into that because it's already kind of wrong. It's almost a requirement. Unless you mean like, I'm gonna finish reading first because you might actually answer this. Players could set up a really simple factory for what they need. If that's just bombs and the bare minimum for gear, then that's all they may feel inclined to do. They might not have a good reason to focus on the outpost. Okay, you did answer the question right away. But why would you want the base to be too complicated, right? I mean, it's fun to mess around with a base and optimize it in a way. But let me just give you a small hint before we continue on to this, because I actually think I know where you're going with this. The base as we know it right now in this region has 1, 2, 3, I think it's 4. 4. You have 4 places you can build your base, right? And for each one, you build your base as optimally as you can, or in a way that gives you all the materials that are needed. And then once you do that, you're pretty much set for this region. Until you go to the next one. Until you go to the next one, because what they've already hinted to us, I'm gonna go here. I lost track. That's what I mean by I don't know what I'm doing. When you get here, it's almost like starting all over again. And not only do they make you start all over again, but they give you a brand new mechanic that you must learn in order to get the material. This is going to require learning because my brain, I was so fizzled out of brain juices, I had to call Steparu and ask him, how the hell am I supposed to get this thing going so I can get the crystals? And then you need that material for the gear. It's only going to get harder as the game gives us new mechanics like this that we must learn. It's only going to get harder. But let me read just in case I'm diverting past passing through your point. The long-term benefits of protocol exchanges decreases as player builds up currency. This also further weakens the outposts, not having a huge advantage in the later stages of gameplay. Right now, I'm able to clear out the shop with certificates I earned in Valley 4. However, the gifts have little to no use as all my characters are approaching max trust, and I've got plenty of resources in the 20 to 40 count. Without additional offers of sorts, maybe a small number of essences, a few sanity items, or decorative items like decorations to place in Dejang or character cosmetics, players won't feel a solid reason to keep engaged with us. I think that's the good part. I think that's the good part, because the players who actually learn how the system works will be rewarded when the next mechanic comes in. Because right now there's an issue and there needs to be a bigger benefit and reason to really focus on Outposts, or players might not give much effort into this portion of the game. Which leads me to the big point. Outposts do not have a huge appeal to them once you finish them. Max level settlements. That's a good point. There needs to be something that can keep players engaged and willing to work with their factories and the AIC system as a whole. That's a good point. One problem is that now that I've got a stable supply of resources, the outposts of Valley 4 stable supply of requests that the outposts in Valley 4 have. I don't need to touch my factories at the sub pack anymore. Maybe set up a series of rotating outpost requests will have players focus on rebuilding and redesigning their factories. Okay, that's a good point. Or redesigning their factories to make specific things rotating made in order. Okay, yeah, this is a good point. But I think the beauty of this is that it isn't required, right? I think not having the requirement to do this is going to help. See, I'm not on the side of the casuals. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on the side of the casuals because I consider myself a casual here, and I want to invest in this mode. I don't want it to get easier. I don't want there to be a copy. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to learn the systems and thus making my base better. So I'm saying that before I get into this, but making it easier for people who don't want to invest too much into this is what's going to make it accessible for those players. We don't want to completely alienate the players who are new to this style of game, but we want them to be invested enough to want to mess around with it and play around with the different things that you can do in the base system. Optimizing it, maybe after a couple of months they'll just say, you know what, screw it. Hawk20 made a base and I'm just going to copy his base, and they go in, and as they're copying your base, they learn how the system works. I think that's the beauty of the system. But for those people who do want to invest in this a bit more, I do hear that you want there to be a bit of a reason for those players to keep doing it. Once it's done, it's just there and you don't want to touch it. And I think that's going to come with the updates. This is the point that I was making with this, because this is a test area. This isn't done. I think this whole mechanic is going to be annoying as shit, but it's going to be fun to play around with. And it's probably going to be a different mechanic for the next region, and then the next region, and then the next region. And then we'll probably have all the regions solidified and we'll have everything done. And then they'll introduce a new material for, let's say, modules. Okay, so now you got to go back to region 1 and make changes to this base that you thought was completely done, because now there's modules in the game and you got to get this new material. And it's using a foreign material that probably just popped up in the air. There's so many things that they can do to this. Having an ever-growing base is not in the best interest of the overall game. Because even though this game's primary focus is the base building, you still want to make it so that there is an end goal. And once you reach that goal, you move on to the next goal. This outposts 1 through 4, and then you go to the next region. That one, outposts 1 through 4, then you go to the next region. And then they go back with the modules. And then they go back with maybe new special weapons that you can unlock 5 stars hidden potential or some shit. I'm just coming up with dumb stuff, but having different layers that you can add on to in the future of the game is when it's going to be important. Not day one having a super complicated base. Like, that's going to be for the tryhards. That's going to be for you showing people why they should be doing this now. That makes sense? Desert region with solar panels. Like, there could be so many weird things that they could add to this. It's just probably going to take time as they keep on optimizing it. Next thing you know, we're going to be building whole fucking cities in the game. Putting homes down, building homes for people. Like, we don't know what they have planned for this base system, dude. Day one, we definitely don't want it to get overcomplicated. Hold on, let me make sure you're not typing here. Okay. I remember me and you talking about weird and wacky environments and the differences in the buildings. And yeah, it's more, I do feel a bit bad about the system being a case of one and done for each region. I don't think it's one and done, because each time we learned something, a new formula that we had to make. First off, we're the minority here. We're the content creators. We're the minority. We're going to be here figuring stuff out that other people aren't going to give a shit about. I just want you to understand that. We're the minority here. Secondly, being a part of the minority, we're going to most likely be ahead of most players because we have more time on our hands. Third, along with us doing that, I honestly feel like we'll be more prepared to show people the best ways to do things once we learn the best way to do things, or better ways to do it. I'm not going to be one of those people, but you could be. You could show people the best way to get these really quickly so that they can prepare their characters in advance. Like, that stuff is going to be valuable to players. It's not a one and done, because we're going to be still coming up with some of these stupid materials that we're going to have to come up with. And then they're going to add more gear that require more materials and probably higher requirements. It's just not going to be all at once at launch. It's going to be at launch. We're going to get this base system that we're seeing in this test. Then maybe half a year from then, they're going to give us some new mechanic that we're going to have to learn and figure that out. This is going to get more complicated. A lot more complicated. Please read my question. I don't see it. You tagged me. By the way, do you prefer the combat to be action-based, reaction, dodge, versus strategy-based? I think there's room for both. I feel like this is strategy-based, but it's a different type of strategy than what we played in the tech test. I was just showing someone a build of mine that I just like a set of characters that I have. And that's where the strategy comes in. Learning what the combo skills do, coming up with how your characters work with each other and team comps and stuff like that, right? They aren't compatible though. Maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. What isn't compatible? Have you seen? Oh, you're talking to Hawk too. Stall strategy. That depend stall build is so inconvenient. It's funny. What stall build?
It's nice to enjoy a break every once in a while.
What are you talking about? There's a stall build? How do you stall in this game? What are you stalling? So you have me like here AFK farming. Got it. Okay, they say stall. I'm thinking like you're blocking something and until you get the yeah, okay. I'm thinking stall like from normal Arknights. Someone built a Depan all strength and then paired him with a bunch of defenders. That's funny. Oh wait, does the AI actually work? Like, is the AI actually going in and melting stuff? Like, if you could compare the Triangulos with the end boss, forgot her name. The former has so many red circle skills for you to interrupt, and the latter only has one. So if you fight the latter, you rely much more on dodge. I think I understand. I think they were trying. This is an assumption. I'm not defending the point, right? I'm just coming up with maybes, trying to understand what the developers are doing, right? I think the end boss was the first real boss. That is what I've been literally telling people. Like, I honestly feel like that's the direction they're trying to go with the game. You have to learn how to use your characters and stuff. My problem is that if you get that far and your characters are already busted, then you're just going to destroy the bosses. And that's the part they have to figure out. I don't have the answers for that. I don't know how to solve that problem. My only answer for the developers would be mechanics. Like, actually creating mechanics that require you to learn how the boss functions. Having phases that could actually just destroy you. Like Triangulos has that phase where you when you're running around, it can summon like these two flowers and you have to go into the shield in order to, yeah. Like, I think they're one, experimenting, and two, I think that was literally the first real boss. That's the direction they're probably going in for the future of the game. I think they intended to make you use defenders for the final boss like Patriot, but it was a bit too easy. Maybe. I did feel like it like now if I was to go fight the thing, I could literally use damn near any team and crush the final boss. I kind of want there to still be difficulty there, but I don't know what they're thinking and how this is going to be. I did say I didn't want the game. Did I say it in the review? I'm pretty sure I said don't make it too this game boring and easy. I think I said that alongside the event buffs in this linear platforming setting. Round number 2. Combat in this game has improved drastically with the addition of combo skills in this action-based system. However, I do feel like once you get the characters built and the rotation perfected, combat gets a bit repetitive. However, I only started to feel this way once I completed all of the content in the beta. So maybe it was just a lack of new things to do, but I figured it was worth mentioning anyway. Number 3. I love the amount of choice for the gear provided in the game. Build diversity. I do feel like the amount of gear sets just wasn't enough. I love to have enough gear sets that allow you to do more with your characters and focus on specific stats. I don't want the RNG to return, just more sets with more statistical options and buffs that give me more diversity in the character builds. I will say that this was a fantastic first step. Number 4. In this test, there was a mode called algorithmic. Where did I say it? Like with options that could. Or did I not say it in this video? Number 5. Base building is a wonderful idea that I found to be incredibly fun to play around with, but sometimes you're required to start from scratch in order to optimize your base. Having the option to save one template that you previously built and return to that base template at any time would be a fantastic feature to have. Another thing that you should be able to do is allow your friends to view your base so that your friends can copy your base manually if they choose. Whatever you do, do not allow people to download bases and just use them. People hated that I said this. Make them have to do the work so the reward feels worth it. Number 6, give us truly difficult optional content. I understand that hard content sometimes turns players away, but I'd like to experience trial and error even after fully building my characters. I love bosses that require you to understand the intricacies of each character on your team, as well as feel the effects of each piece of gear added to my character's build. Arknights had difficulty even if you had powerful units, as you need to understand the mechanics and each character's purpose. Add various mechanics on the boss's fields that need to be utilized, or you could suffer quick defeat. Please do not make this game easy and boring. This is where I said it. Number 7. Don't make it easy and boring. I just can't believe this guy you're watching stole your content. I feel like if players are more inclined towards action-based, devs would make more rewarding and would make dodge more rewarding and boss. I had an idea, but I think it's too late for them to do this. I wanted them to do the Final Fantasy VII remake design, which would I think it's a little too late for this because it requires you to optimize bosses in 2 different ways. But basically you have the choice to choose if you want to do the slower like battle system, if you want to slow down the battle so you can choose your abilities and stuff like that, or you can just use shortcuts and just play it the way that they designed the action system to be. It's a nice mix. It's a nice mix of action RPG and turn-based. But I don't think I think it's too late. I think they've already committed to this. I just think now they're going to add more to this. So we'll just have to wait and see. I sent one more point. I did talk with other creators on this. I know we're the minority of the player base in Endfield, especially for factory players. The rough bit about factory is that its main appeal it's the main appeal I felt from the game. It is the main appeal. It is the primary focus of the game because the entire game revolves around your factory. If you don't build your factory, then you don't get better gear. If you don't have your factory built so you have the materials to get your gear, you're not going to be getting gear or items or buffs or whatever the case may be. It is the primary focus of the game. I feel it's decoupled enough. Decoupled. I think I know what you mean. I feel it's decoupled enough that most people likely won't care for it too much, which is fine. It just hurts a bit. They're gonna be forced to care. No, Kent. We're the minority, the content creators, not us, as in the people who are enjoying the game and the base building. I was talking content creators. Me and Hawk are the minority. In comparison to you guys, you're probably the target audience. Period. We're the target audience, and we're content creators. We're the minority. That's what I'm saying. Which is fine. It just hurts a bit. If gacha events were to be added, I don't think the community would ever want factory based events. The minority maybe, but they probably won't get as much engagement with it, which I don't think that's how it's gonna work. I think there will be factory based events, and just like in Arknights, there will be rewards for it. Good example. IS and Arknights has a ton of rewards that are very, very useful to players who are pulling for multiple characters and such, right? The player who cares to complete IS, whether you're a story player or someone who's just playing for the gameplay, they are rewarded through all those materials that you get from leveling up, as well as completing specific tasks. But you don't have to do it. I've gotten this far without touching IS. I plan on changing that, but I've gotten this far without touching much IS. I've dabbled with it, but I haven't played it. Factory will most likely be the same. There will be a ton of materials that are very useful and viable to players, whether it be for a new gear set or a special type of weapon or whatever the case may be. I'm just coming up with dumb stuff right now. But I find that they will have some sort of rewards for the people who want to engage with that type of content. The same thing with, let's say they have CC, contingency contract. Not everybody likes hard content. You can skip contingency contract. You don't have to play it. You don't have to play it at all. But there are rewards, right? There are rewards to those players, and it's a dick measuring contest. I think I just saw someone say that. Yeah, Kent. Of course it's Kent. Like there are rewards to playing specific things, and having this content in the game allows you. The best thing from CC is the absolute fingers. I agree. It doesn't matter. I think you just added this. Did you just add this in here? IS and RA are more the side content, where factory is the main focus of the game. Does it matter? I don't think that matters. Whether it's the main focus of the game or not. Adding rewards to make the player incentivize the player to come back and do specific things will make this more make players keep coming back to it. The ones who care about this stuff. The players who don't care, they'll go and do something else to get that material, and I think that's perfectly fine. I don't think that hurts the game at all, because the main focus is still the base building, and they will still have to base build every single time that they incorporate a new mechanic, every single time we go to a different region, every single time that they want to build enhance that outpost. I guarantee you, there's a lot of players who played through this beta and still haven't finished their outposts. Right? Like, I know a few people who's been playing since the launch of the beta, very casually. They're not anywhere near us. I wonder if Endfield will have his own form of CC. I think it will. I just don't know what that looks like. It's in their best interest to have something like that. There will be combat enjoyers who want to see, that want to test their level of skill beyond just having all their characters maxed out. I 100% think that low light will ensure that this is in the game in some form or fashion. But yeah, that's I think your worries are justified, Hawk. I just think it's too soon to really worry. Just like how people are complaining about them not wanting to do the factories at all. I think we don't have anything to worry about when it comes to them. I really don't. Because the people who are complaining about not wanting to do factory stuff will be quitting within the first month or so. Like, this game isn't for them. Right? We're gonna have a day for lore stuff when I get back into a normal Arknights. That's the thing that I want to do separate from this. Oh, for Endfield? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember much of the lore past a certain point. Because I'm just like, the lore's gonna change. Oh wait, yeah, I still want to talk about the reconvener stuff. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can talk when you get home. It probably won't be on stream because I'm not gonna be on too much longer. If I'm on, then we can do it on stream. I don't care. all in all, what I'm saying is I believe that the devs know what they're doing. Yeah, I believe the devs know what they're doing. They probably have a plan, whether it be a short-term plan or a long-term plan. They probably have a plan for the base system. So have you eat up your stream time? No. The whole stream is conversation. I welcome stuff like this, so you're good. You don't have to be sorry. I can understand that point. I just worry the factory gameplay isn't going to get a lot of focus. I'm a factory player, so I would love it to be more complex than it is. The issues are more... What's the long focus for factory? I would love to sing. And that's where we got to be vocal, right? I can't pretend like I have the answer for this, because I ultimately don't. All the stuff that I'm saying right now are just assumptions based off of what I've played. But I think that us like vocalizing that we want some of this stuff is the most important thing. And I'll give you like a good example, right? It's Endless Zone Zero. And I don't mean to bring Hoyo into this, but they've done a great job with Endless Zone Zero. So this is like a really good like example. They promoted the game to be a combat game. They ultimately took the put the combat secondary and made it this TV thing. The players vocalized that they did not want the TV stuff in the game. They kind of doubled down and kept it there until they saw that players really wasn't fucking with the game. And then they listened. Hypergryph is going to take kind of that approach. They listen a little bit more than Hoyoverse. I think the whole purpose of these beta tests aren't to just hear us complain about specific parts of the game. I honestly think they're trying to balance everything out so they know who their target audience is, what they need to focus on, how they're going to focus on these specific things, and how they're going to tackle this in the future. I believe that this is a base builder. It is not a combat game. It is not it has a lot of combat in it. Don't get me wrong. Combat is important, but it is a base builder first and foremost. You need the bases to do anything else. So I don't think you have to worry about that, Hawk. I really don't. It's cool that you're vocalizing your worries, because if you're doing this in like the infield server, then I think they know. So now it's just a matter of if they're going to listen. TVs are non-existent in ZZZ. I play ZZZ, I know. A lot of surveys, yeah. And here's another thing, right? I wasn't here for this, so I'm basing this off of information that was given to me. But apparently, the beginning of Arknights was a lot like this. It didn't look like it was going to be as crazy as it is today. And it just kept getting better and better and better based off of player feedback. I don't think we have anything to worry about. I think we're in the right hands when it comes to this style of game. Those are the rough days. See, if I can come into this game and enjoy it, we're already happy with this product here. So imagine what they're going to have in a couple of months, man. Well, months after the game starts. Pre-chapter 5 and 6, yeah. A good sign that they're listening is comparing the beta test to technical test. Yeah. I mean, I think we can all agree that the technical test was a great basis But this is like this here blows that away leaps and bounds. I think we can all agree to that, right? Does anyone disagree with that? Does anyone disagree with that? Like, honestly? I think we're in good hands. If you let him cook was a person, if let him cook was a person, that's funny. It's just funny that this isn't even the final form, and it'll probably have one last drastic change. You know what would be funny? And this is completely an assumption. There was a lot of players vocalizing that they wanted to mix the action elements with the strategic elements of the game. I don't know what that looks like. I'm vocalizing what I've been seeing. It would be so funny if they found the perfect, like, you know what I mean? If they figured it out and then held one last beta test, specifically asking, do you like this or do you like this? You were considered a bad account start if you got Angelina as your first pick. That's funny. So I'm assuming you were a day one Arknights player then. I had an account on day one, but I was convinced that I wouldn't have liked the game and I just quit. It's because of nerds like Comey that made me come back to this game. You're a day oneer, okay. I wish I would have stuck with it. Imagine quitting. Look, you losers, you losers stuck me into this category. I fell in love with W's story, bro. I hate you guys. Dude, I started with Shining. I think I started with Shining too. I think. Final beta test should be focusing on phone compatibility. I think they're testing stuff like that internally. I don't think we need to test that. Okay, no, that's cap. Never mind. That's really bad. That was a really bad opinion. Ignore that. There's a lot of devices that they don't have access to in China. Yeah. Never mind. Ignore that. I quickly thought about that. China doesn't have a lot of, they don't even, does China even have Snapdragon devices? Like, do they have Snapdragon phones? They do? Okay. I just know that there's a lot of phones here that aren't there, and I just don't know what that looks like. I know they don't have Tensor. Do they? Do they have Pixel phones? No, they don't, because China doesn't have Google. I don't know. I'm pretty sure if someone on Billy sees this, they'll correct me. I need to test mobile compatibility, Chaotic. I'm afraid my phone will become an air fryer. You guys could complain about your phones is always funny to me. My phone's gonna blow up. They need to optimize for mid-range. It's so funny. If you want to explore AIC, I can. You know, one thing I'm definitely going to do, Hawk. I mean, assuming you'll still be here whenever the next beta or the release comes through, right? I would actually like to hop on a call with you when we're new to this shit and just come up with stuff. Maybe you can make processing a lot of this easier for me. Like, that would be fun. I think the second beta test might be exclusively phones or maybe both. I can see them. I've seen this before. This is the only reason I'm saying this. I can honestly see them having an NDA test and then getting a whole bunch of people with different phones, approving them and having them test. I can honestly see them do that because there are games that I've played that didn't have many like phone tests. They just like right before launch phone access and then games releasing. Like I don't see them going too crazy on the phone thing. I guarantee you they're testing that internally. But as long as they optimize it for at least mid-range devices, I think the game will be fine. I'm sorry to the low-end players, but might be time to update your phone. I think the only fear I got is that this is a very different mobile game than usual. I've heard that so many times, and somehow it ends up being okay. So while I agree with you, Comey, I'm gonna wait until I feel like how the game feels on mobile. Hopefully 8 Gen 3 can take it. I mean, that's one step down from the leading chip. It better. The only chip after that is the X. Unity does okay at that. And it's Unity. That's right. And it's Unity. The graphics are most likely going to be downgraded. The controls are probably going to still be somewhat difficult, but I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out. And hopefully they'll have controller support too. Yeah. Controller support is going to be important. They created top-down AIC mode for phones. I can see that. Because you can use your finger. Yeah, I can see that. Remember, it's on PlayStation, so it would be weird if it didn't. I'll give you an example, Comey. Genshin Impact does not have controller support on mobile devices. Unless that's recently changed. And that's on PlayStation. So... yeah, but they're losers. Only on iOS now? Wait, iOS doesn't have it or does have it? Yeah, but they're losers. That's so funny. Time to upgrade my GPU then. They have controller support on iOS, if I'm not wrong. The thing is, and a Flex, right? If you have, I think it's what is that phone manufacturer? It's not OnePlus. Red Magic and another phone manufacturer from China have like this feature where you can plug a controller in and then map the buttons. I think it might be Oppo, where you can map the buttons to your screen and then they work just like you're using a normal controller just fine. It's definitely Red Magic, and then it's one other company. ROG Phone, that too, but it's a Chinese company. So 3 phones. Is it Xiaomi? I don't remember.
Hello.
With ray tracing, what? I don't remember what phone it was. I'll get back to you guys on that one. But it sounds right when I hear Oppo, but I'm just not sure. But that's up to you if you want to explore. Gotta head out. I'm gonna focus on the guide video. Just okay. I'm gonna give you some advice on guides. I'm kind of keeping this to myself, but I don't mind sharing this with you. I'm not gonna show it on stream because, you know what? I don't care. You know what? Yeah, I don't care. Vivo. It's Vivo. It's Vivo. It's definitely Vivo. It's Vivo. They just recently had a Vivo Snapdragon 8X. That's Gen 2. I don't remember the phone. Oh, it's Elite, not X. It's Elite. That's why I couldn't find it earlier. It's Vivo. I remember that name's, yeah, it definitely, Vivo doesn't run on Snapdragon. There's some Vivos with Snapdragon on them. As you just saw me find one. Hold on. So here's a tip. Guides are not good for beta. You can make them. It's gonna help some people. But I'm just gonna I'm going to give you like a small tip. If you create the guide now, hold the guide until we get closer to release, and you drop the guide right as we get close to the release of the game, assuming it's still gonna be relevant. That video will do really well. I don't know if you're still in here, but there's a tip for you. Guides in beta is really irrelevant because not enough people have access to the beta for it to matter. And once the hype comes down, no, people stop looking for content on that beta. That's why there's a very important window when you release specific things, and then after that, the views just disappear. It's not so much worried about factory concepts. It's the algorithm on YouTube. You can have a very good video. I'm gonna use Holiest as an example. If he didn't delete his Tower Fantasy videos. He didn't. Okay. So one of the issues here, if you look at these videos, 29K, 33K, 34K, These are all at launch. Right before he dropped at launch. All of these. But all the videos that he made prior in preparation for the launch of the game didn't do as well. Even though those characters ended up coming out globally. You want to know why? Because they got lost in the algorithm. No one was watching those videos because they didn't pop up in the recommended feed. But all those newer videos that he released right here around launch, where I just had this shit up. Right here. All of these characters, they did well because they were closer to the launch of the game. Timing is important on YouTube. But that, like I said, that's just okay. If you don't care, then hey, do your thing, bro. I'm just telling you this so you don't feel like you wasted your time, because a lot of people get discouraged when they release a video and then it doesn't do as well, and then someone else comes and makes that same video and it does better. People get discouraged when they see that. I'm making sure you don't feel that way. So if you don't care, do your thing. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk. I also work a full-time job. I get it, man. I understand. I didn't 0 out of 10. Shut up. The world of IT be rough? Yeah, I know. I also work in IT. That's weird. All content creators that I met in this past couple of months are all IT. We'll be home in a few minutes. When does this shut down? I don't think we have a time yet, but I'm just pretty much saying that this is the last stream that I'll be doing. I'm prepping videos for when we get closer to launch. Yeah. You know how I hold the videos? Yeah, it's completely up to you. I'm just giving you advice, man. Asmongold had a sponsor stream saying it's to the 28th. Okay, if that's the case, then y'all got more time to do the thing, and I got more time to record stuff. Build your base, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I haven't built a base is because the beta's gonna end. The only thing that I have to do left is the only thing I have to do left is the what is it called? Algorithmic memories. There are like hidden areas that I need to discover. It's a set path. What are you talking about? There's hidden paths with hidden bosses. I've actually discovered a few of them and watched some videos. It's a set path. I'm confused. If you already know how to do this, I'm gonna be so mad. I want you to tell me how to do this because I keep getting stuck. He means it's fixed. Oh, yeah, of course. But the reason why I'm saying I'm having difficulty is because sometimes when you go down the path without doing some specific thing, the box isn't moving. And there's a few things like that. There's a few paths that I found that are like that. Yeah, I want to do the Triangulos boss, but I'm thinking there may be more than that in here. There's so many paths. You got to go the right direction and do the right thing. You can kind of pick between 3 end bosses. There's the twins, the bull, and the Triangulos. So there aren't any other ones beyond those 3? Like for sure? Because I was actually determined to go down every single one of these paths. Did you do all of these? Most of them? Yeah, see? Until someone tells me they've done all of them, I believe there's a chance that there's still more of them in there. Because there's 3 bosses in the game. And if you haven't done all the paths, there's a possibility that you can find those other 2 bosses in there. I'm holding on to copium on that one until someone tells me they've done every single path. Since I don't have to rush for bosses, I can walk you to... Okay, yeah. Oh, my arms hurt. Wait, what do you mean? Since I don't have to rush videos, I can walk you to Triangulos. Okay.
Waiting for your orders.
What the fuck? I'm dumb. What are you trying to say? Oh, no. That doesn't make you dumb, bro. Oh, God. Here we go. Hi, dumb. Wrong location, but okay. Okay. Now, I know it's this way, right? Left, left.
Lesson 1. Do not forget. Let's do this together. Let me handle this. You are in the way.
You're going nowhere. Hey. Hey. Let's do this together.
Let me handle this. This place is safe for now.
I always finish
You are
my
in the
job.
way.
I'm not the gentle type. Hey, look at this.
Let me handle this. Have a taste of this.
Try blocking this.
We're done.
Tally the loot. I gotta dash to my next point. Always my loot. You're going nowhere.
Have a taste of this.
Sterilize this area. Strike command. Hey, here's your chance.
You are in the way.
So good to have you here. We took care of the problem together.
We're done.
You're going now.
Let me handle this.
Let's do this together.
Let me handle. You are in the way.
Hey. Execute strike command. Hey. Hey.
We're done.
Tally the loot. I gotta dash to my next nap point.
Oh.
Time to do my thing.
Do not let him have a taste of this.
Give me power.
Oh, why didn't it work? What?
Careful, this might tickle a bit.
You are in the way.
Target locked for extermination.
Oh man, that stuns you? Didn't know that.
Execute strike command.
Oh no. Oh no. I hate this.
The polar frost shall stop you.
Be restored.
Stop stunning me. Okay, fuck the final hit, bro.
You might need to catch a breath.
Oh no.
Avoid that thing. Execute strike command.
I am scared of these guys, because if anyone dies, I'm screwed.
Mend the wound.
Oh my jeez, this stun.
Here's your chance.
You are in the way. Let me handle this.
I've never done this room before. Why is this so aggressive?
Make
Oh my god.
Be restored.
I really hope she doesn't stay dead.
Execute strike command. Command
Kill them both,
07
please.
Annihilation.
Holy crap. What the heck is that room? Okay, she's back. Okay. Oh my god. What? When you get to a lone cargo box, do not go down where it leads. Look down the pit for a platform. Keep going? Okay. No, you cheated me, you stupid platform. I didn't need to do that because it goes around anyway. Oh my god, I hate this. I suspect Snowshine is going to get nerfed when Infield releases. It depends. They could nerf her or they could make the enemies stronger. Right? Wait, what the? Huh? Wait, is there something down there? There are more, by the way? Where's the next one? Oh, wait, what the heck? Do I just jump in there? Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know that was there. Okay. After this, we go right. Snowshine, you are not the one that needs to be going back there. What the fuck? That hurt a lot. Oh, I missed him. Ah, man.
Do this together.
Time to keep up.
So good to have you here.
Oh my god.
The problem together.
The battle has ended. Let's take a break while we still can. This place is safe for now.
This is where you must act. Okay. Okay. I'm scared to do anything. Okay. Oh, we get to a lone cargo vessel. Do not go where it leads. Look down in the pit for a platform. Down here? Right there? Okay, I made it. I was like, damn. Oh, shit, there's a door. Oh. Do I go down? Oh, I can't go in this door anyway. It's closed. It says zip up. Go up the line, and when you jump onto the platform, turn around and look down. They're burning. I'm confused. Go up the line, then when you jump, get on that tipping platform. Oh shit. Do I go up this too? It's the only option, actually. Oh, that activated the crane over there. Okay. And then we get on that box and go around. Okay, I see. Oh God, why'd it sit over there for so long? Making sure I'm going the right way because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. There's only one way now? Okay. Okay.
Lesson 1. Do not
I hate that so much.
You are in the way.
Careful, this might tickle a bit. Try something. Perfectly done. Sterilize this area. Okay, let's do this together.
All out. You are in the way. This place is safe for now.
Hey.
Let me handle this. Have a taste of this.
Oh, wow. Ooh, nice AoE. What the heck?
Here's your chance. Let me handle. You are in. Doing everything on your own. I can. Careful. This might tickle a bit. Target locked for extermination. Okay, let's do this together. Try something this.
You are in the way.
Hey, awesome teamwork.
Beautifully done.
Okay. All right, just finish the run. That's it. Hey yo, don't be running away from me. Don't be running away. Don't be running away. Okay, so it's just gonna do this. I ain't playing this game with you. Oh, it's just going down a set path. Okay. I was about to say, if she falls, I'm gonna be mad. Are you sure there's no like secrets here or something?
This battle is inevitable.
Leave it to me. Watch out. Execute strike command. Here's your chance.
You are in the way.
Payback time, yubbers. Target locked. Let's do this together.
You are in the way.
I keep forgetting about that second hit. I should have saved that because now we just wait. Oh wait. Oh, I was about to say, what am I supposed to do here? Not using any of my abilities because I'm saving them for bro. Oh my god, you do that again right away? Oh, wow. What the heck is this?
AL7 annihilation.
You did it like 6 times?
Here's your chance. You are in the way. Let's do this together.
Let's bring them all together over here. Yeah. What the heck is this?
You are in the way. Payback time, yubbers. Here's your chance. You are in the way. Try to keep up. Let's do this together.
Holy crap.
You are in the way.
Oh, you do a single one now. I hate how they gave me such a small area to work with. This is crazy. All right, this is gonna be annoying. Oh crap! Stop it! With the instant transmission, I'm gonna teleport all over the freaking map. Shit. Why did he follow me? I can't freaking see him. He won't let me get that final hit on him, man. Oh my gosh. I did click the parry, but I didn't realize it was gonna be everywhere. That was cool. So there's still so many trails here. Oh. All right. Who's the next banner after Yvonne? Server end of service. Hardest boss to deal with. All right, hold on. All right, let's get Comey in here. Yes, Comey. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, Comey.
I'm just making sure it's working on the stream.
It's working.
Alright. Are you ready to learn lore?
Oh my gosh, lore. What exactly is I don't even know what you're about to talk to me about, to be honest.
Okay. So the reconveners. My first lesson of 800 lessons.
Oh god. Reconveners.
Well, actually, this goes. There's layers to this, sadly. But I'll start at the beginning. Because fuck you. Fuck chat. I'm kidding. I love you guys. Maybe. Alright, do you remember the first Originium from the main story of Arknights Regular? The one that Teresa's holds in that cool CG where it's the giant red, or the little red rock thing?
Yes.
That is the first Originium. You remember that? That gets put through the portal in Enfield. It goes through the gate, and it ends up being corrupted by the Agaloy. And upon it being corrupted by the Agaloy, it shattered. Which makes the information within it start to leak out, and it creates an area called the Forest.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I need to listen to this. I was gonna fuck around, but now I'm definitely listening. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So we don't know how because they don't explain it too much, obviously, because they probably don't want to spoil Arc 3. But through some means, the first Originium makes its way through the first group of people who go through the portal. Once they exit the portal in the lore, relatively soon after, the Agaloy almost immediately attack the expeditioners. During the fight, which ended almost immediately, the first Originium was taken by the Agaloy and corrupted, which we somewhat see in the beginning scene of Enfield when the ship gets, like, it goes through that giant rock thing.
The ship goes to the giant rock thing. I'm trying to remember what you're talking about.
My YouTube being dumb.
What you're trying to? I mean, I'm on Twitch too. If you want to watch on Twitch.
I suppose I could do that.
Stream dead. Stream's not dead,
I
is
guess
it?
it's for everyone then.
Oh no! Hold on. No, my internet's fine.
Oh, it's back up.
Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay.
I was about to say, I spent a lot of money on this computer. It better not be fucking betraying me.
Probably YouTube just hiccuping. Yeah, my internet looks fine. And Twitch didn't go down, so I don't know. Okay, keep going.
Okay. We don't know fully what it means that it got corrupted and everything. It's probably what's causing that giant aura in the north as well. But after it did, it basically the simulated universe thing that we learned in the chapter 14, it basically broke open. So the clones are the information left over, and they wander. We don't know the exact specifics. It's in Surtur's operator files and Angelina's. But Warfaren wanders through the forest and retrieves the characters in a way. She like guides them out of the simulated universe. So these characters are all just information.
Wait, so they're not actually Surtur or Angelina or any of that. These are different characters.
They're basically like copies. Like if you were to save a file, they basically just dragged the copied file out. And it became a living person.
I don't know
So
how I
that's
feel
how they
about
can
that.
be here. And
I
also
don't-
regular Arknights.
I don't feel like I don't know how I feel about that.
Now, the issue, and the reason why this is up for debate about between people who might hate it, which I personally don't like this, is that anyone who's ever been infected, which technically we learn is everyone because they were all made by Originium, can come back. Even like Teresa technically, because her memories are in Civilite, even though she removed the Myriad of Souls. So death kind of lost a little bit of meaning with this. Frost Nova could come back, which is,
Nah, don't do it. Nah, I don't like this concept. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't like this concept. At least
That's
give
why.
it. At
This
least
is one of the reasons. Sorry.
at least give it some limits. Like don't make it so. The fact that you said Teresa and oh man, anyone made from Originium, so if something happened to Amia, she could just come back too.
The only people that theoretically shouldn't be able to are the Sarkaz who got freed in chapter 14, because they are no longer linked to the Myriad of Souls. So any Sarkaz who died before chapter 14 should theoretically not come back. However, Teresa was a part of Civilite, so her information should still be there. And
I don't like this.
basically anyone.
It's like it's almost like there's no such thing as real. Like, yeah, the real character's gone, but the fact that they can bring back anyone in the way that, nah, I don't like that.
Also, remember, the thing that makes this somewhat worse is, remember in Babel we learned that technically everyone's infected with Originium because Originium's what made them into humanoid people. So even people who aren't infected are technically in Originium. So everyone could come back, regardless of if they were actually infected. They're all technically a part of it. The only ones that can't come back are like Patriot, like Scout. Like those are the only real exceptions. but basically
No,
everyone else
no,
is just
they need some sort of limits on this. Like it sounds like they could pull anyone out of that out of the hat, and I don't like that. To think you can literally just have a Frost Nova clone walking around. Nah, man. And then she has the memories and everything of the nah.
Another issue that's up for debate is that they try to paint these characters as like they're not the same, but it's confirmed that they have all of their memories. Like Gilberta wants to be called Gilberta because she doesn't want to be known as Angelina, because they try to act like she's not, but she's confirmed to basically have all of her memories. So I don't know why. Like there's no caveat. There's no like there it really isn't much of a downside. They seem to have all their powers and memories, and it's just kind of eh.
I just feel like the fact that they could bring anybody back is the part that's not good. There has to be like story relevance, like some real good story relevance that make it or give them a reason to be here. I actually thought that this was Surtur, like this was the actual Surtur, and maybe she was just here from Terra to help out. Like I don't know, like some shit like that. That would be cool.
The only thing we don't know is if they can actually choose who like we don't know if Warframe can actively choose who comes out, so I guess the only like thing that it's still random, I guess, but it's still kind of that literally technically, like again, Frost Nova could just come back if they really wanted to milk. I hope they don't, but they could just
don't do
milk
that.
money out of OGs by
don't do that. Don't do that, because trust me, I would love W in the game. Okay, I would love W in the game, but doing it this way kind of feels wrong. Like it doesn't feel like this is the right way they should be introducing the characters from the old game in here.
This is why I wanted to talk about it, because I mean, this is like the biggest lore probably in the entire thing, like this revelation, but it's also just like this is the thing most people are talking about and are very split on like this sucks or oh, this is really cool. But I'm kind of on the side that I want to see it cook, but I'm on the side that's leaning towards this is kind of It really does kind of trivialize death, and they could basically do anything with it.
See, I can see this making a nice dark story, because if they're just data and then something ends up causing all of that data to, I guess, sizzle out, I don't know a proper word for this, then that could be a nice dark story to tell, because then all that character development for this character and everything that was going on for them kind of goes with it. But at the same time, I don't like that they can pull anyone out of the hat. I don't like that. Oh, the fans want Amiya. Let's bring Amiya.
If you wanted to go a step further, and it's even worse, all the new characters in this game are also in there, technically, because they're also infected. So we could bring back anyone who dies in the story of Enfield, not just OG characters.
I don't like this, man. What's death? What's the point? Like, I get it. There wouldn't be the real characters, but let me sit on this. I gotta think about this. I don't really see. This is why I wasn't reading into those files, because someone told me that I wouldn't be happy, and I was like, okay. And I know why now.
Cool ways they could handle it is if maybe clones of existing characters come out and they're still alive, or like bad versions come out or something. But overall, it's
if it was like, I don't know. They need some sort of limitation. I don't know really how to explain this. They need some sort of limitation to where there's specific things that can't be done or can't be brought back. And then it would be a nice, interesting idea if some of these characters come back. Why are they the ones that could come back? And that's a part of the story. But then you could also give them an end as well. But having everyone like available like that, I don't know.
Oh, this is somewhat unrelated to this, and we can talk about it while you're thinking about that. There was something actually really cool. I can't find it, but like I can't find exactly where I found it because someone sent it. But there is weapon lore that might belong to Lycia, which would be really cool.
Do you have it?
I'm trying to find it. If anyone in chat has it.
I mean, you could explain it if you read it.
I did read it.
Okay. Yeah, just explain it then.
I'll keep scrolling while I explain it then. There is a caster weapon. I do not know exactly which one. Oh wait, here it is.
Oh, you found it. I'm gonna hide my screen chat because I gotta go into her messages and I don't remember what was last said, so
I'll go with it as you show it on stream.
okay, go ahead.
I'll explain it briefly and you can read it in your... Well, actually, I guess I could just read the whole thing. I lived at a small village before I became an Enfielder. It was more like a makeshift camp. Both the UWST and the TGCC had plans to develop the surrounding region. The area was jointly managed by the two organizations and we had all sorts of people. Despite the shoddiness of the place, it was lively and boisterous. I remember a particular evening when I saw a few Sarcasts squatting in front of the door of my cabin and munching on their rations. They were members of the UWST crew, but none of them had their shirts on and bare their stocky bodies to the wind. All of them were typical Sarcasts, oripathy positive and capable of wielding the arts. They were my people. When they saw me, they gave a rather embarrassed smile and moved a bit so I could leave my cabin. Another UWST crew with the same outfits parted around a bonfire not too far away from them. They laughed, cheered, and munched on the same rations. They danced around the fire and sang songs from their homes. Munched on the same rations. I hope you understand what that meant, Supervisor Perlica. Life for my people had changed a lot. My grandpa had lived for over 200 years and he could tell me stories about Castel. The other Telosians might tolerate us more than their ancestors did back in the days when Grandpapa lived on Terra. People no longer feared our arts, and oripathy was no longer the killer it once was, thanks to the efforts of numerous scientists and surgeons. I had many friends of other races, and we all received the same education. However, thanks to our innate skills in arts and our powerful build, my people and I became indispensable forces of labor, or soldiers fighting against the Agaloi and the Blight. Things might look fair. Every crewmate and worker munched on the same rations. But my people were left alone to themselves. Every race had fun at that bonfire party, every race except us. Sometimes I think that the way people tolerated the Sarcasts was by forgetting that we are the Sarcasts. Is this a forced construct of equality built upon the deliberate exclusion and neglect of the differences that separate our histories, cultures, and languages? The Telosian condition was a vast improvement over the Terran injustice we endured. During Grandpapa's time, my people would treat my words as paranoid ramblings and unrealistic demands of a pampered, insatiable child. But I must ask this question. Who can protect the integrity and values of being a Sarcast? My people would not earn respect if things go on like this. Instead, we become a domesticated species serving the interests of others. I chose to become an Enfielder because I believed that Enfield was not such a place. I was overjoyed to win the approval of my fellow Enfielders. I will also remember the time I spent with the Scupta of the circuit, as well as the kind words that Marvin Mallon, a name, lavished me with. But I have my dreams, Administrator and Supervisor Perlica. I have my own vision for the Sarcasts, and so I must decline this offer of becoming an elite operator of Enfield Industries. Perhaps I will reconsider, but this is not yet the time.
What is this for? Like, I mean, who is this coming from?
I don't know the weapon because I don't.
No, who?
Say it.
Who? Gilberta, Serta.
Oh, Lycia.
Oh,
The
Lycia.
Sarkaz girl
Okay.
that we meet for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
There's a chance it isn't her, but we knew she was an Enfield member and it ended up leaving. And the promise they made, the only thing she mentions to us is don't forget the promise that we made to her, which could be about the Sarkaz. There's a chance this has nothing to do with her, but this would lead into the idea that we talked about of maybe these weapons are implying future operators,
Maybe.
which would be really cool.
But I don't see how we know this is of Lycia.
There's a
Just
chance
because of the
it isn't.
Sarkaz?
It's
Yeah.
based purely on the fact she was a Sarkaz. And the fact she's the only one we know was an Enfield operator and is now no longer. But still works with Enfield.
Huh. Okay.
We also know she's really powerful. So becoming an elite operator would make sense for her.
I'm just thinking that's speculation, I guess, for now. Until we can
Oh
actually
no, it's
see.
definitely not confirmed. But
Yeah. I'm still on this reconveners thing. I'm sorry. I'm still on this the possibility of people just being able to come back as information, which makes them a different person with the memories of the old person that they get the information from. I
just wanted to give you a little bit of a palate cleanser of some random lore stuff, just to give your brain something. We can keep talking about it though. I don't mind. As I said, I'm on the side that I don't hate it, and I really think they could make it work in some way because I trust Hypergryph. But right now, my current position is that I don't jive with it. But
they have to have some sort of limits on this. They can't just pull anyone out of the rabbit's hat, or the magician's hat. It doesn't make sense. And then when lore heads are faced with the question, what's stopping them from pulling Frost Nova out, right? Their answer is going to be, I don't know. Or they're going to come up with some copium to make it seem like they know. I just don't know how I feel about that. And I'm telling you, I like a lot of things about this game. This is going to be one of those things that I don't like. The cloning thing, Beefy, I don't have a problem with. I don't have a problem with there being clones in the game. But when someone told me the Angelina in this game was a clone of Angelina, right? The way that I saw it was, okay, maybe Angelina signed up for some program and they used her DNA to make a clone or some bullshit like that. I'm just making something up. But it's... That was the initial lore, but players weren't happy. I'm not happy with this, the way it sounds. But then again, I'm not a big... I'm the last person you'd ask about like actual details in the lore, because I don't know all the context of everything that's going on. It just kind of feels weird that this can just be anybody.
yeah. Again, this is why I wanted to talk about it, because I felt it would make for a good discussion. And again, this is like the most divisive lore in the entire thing. It's just kind of crazy.
There's not really much to talk about. There's not really much to talk about because I just don't. All I can say is that I don't rock with it in the way that I understand what's going on now. But until we see more of it and see what they're actually cooking, I can't really like if okay, I put it, I think of it this way. If a hypergriff dev came to me right now and said, what do you think of this idea? And all they could give me was what you told me and not like where they're planning to go with the conclusion, I can't really say no, because I still don't, to a degree that I don't understand what's going on still. It could be some of the best lore that they've come up with, even from Arknights. But because of the way that I'm understanding this now, I'm not rocking with it.
Yeah, basically that's about the most we get are like from their perspectives of like wandering the forest. They say they hear Warfarin's voice calling to them to come out, and then they just kind of exist. That's like basically their. I don't know if you have the lore for it, but you could check Gilberta or Surtur.
Not a problem.
I should.
Leave it to me.
Tell me about your strategy.
Trusting. Maybe not. I'd have to read through all this to find out where it is.
It might be the final one.
Not a problem.
Why did I do
Also,
that?
yeah. What Beefy said, that's kind of my biggest issue, is I just don't like that they seem to have their memories. If they were like the exact way they are right now, even if they were just copies, if they like they said their memories were corrupted or like the information wasn't completed or something, I think that would be so cool. Because imagine like instead of Angelina being upbeat, she's more like stoic, and Surtur, who's usually more stoic, is more like upbeat or like weird. Like, imagine getting a character and their personality is just completely different, and they make it abundantly clear they're not the same person, but they have the same power. And it's
Greetings,
just,
Administrator.
I feel like there's other ways they could have gone about it. For now, it's...
I kind of feel like this could have been just like future iterations of a character, like not the actual character themselves. Because the moment that I saw this isn't Angelina, it's Gilberta, I'm thinking it's someone new that just happens to be either a clone of the character, doesn't have memories, doesn't have any recollection of anything that was Angelina. This is Gilberta, a brand new character. She just looks the same. I don't think I would have minded that too much. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit on that, because that's something I'm gonna have to think about. Chin? Wait, does that make this Chin the old Chin too?
My turn to have
Is
a
this
moment,
This
is this
right?
known to be new. She's a
Okay.
distant relative of
okay?
her Chen.
Okay, good. Okay. I was about to be mad. I was about to say, no, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Because then this whole character that we just got used to, now I'm thinking of Chin from Arknights, who's a lot more calmer and
Need something done?
serious.
Go ahead and tell me.
And now we got her acting goofy. I wouldn't have liked that, nah. But I'm glad this is a relative. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit on this, or just waiting to see what they're cooking, because there has to be. Of course, we don't know all the information. There's no way of us knowing all the information. But wait, the beta's ending now? No. I'm ending my streams of the game because there's no reason for me to stream it. I've completed
That's how
Literally
it's done.
everything except for some side quests. What's up, Echo Gen? Hey, we
It's
got
'cause he's-
big man Echo Gen in here.
Oh, is that the Echo Gen?
Yeah, that's
My
that guy.
God.
It's that guy. Yeah, I just
God, I would
don't.
like an autograph.
I just kind of don't. I don't know how I feel about it. I can't say it's a bad thing because I don't know all of the information. By the way, Inman is doctor. It's heavily implied. So I want to say yes, but they didn't really confirm it. They just kind of implied it multiple times during the beginning. They could have some reason for doing that, you know. Like I can't really say yes because we don't have all the information. Even you don't. Like, yeah, they're calling him the doctor, the oracle. Like, they hinted at it in trailers and in this, but at the same time, just how this whole clone thing was flipped on us, we don't know what's going on.
Don't forget that the Endman comes out of a giant originium rock.
What, is he a clone too?
I don't know.
Oh, you weren't supposed to say that. You weren't supposed to say that.
There isn't any implication, but it is possible. It is. Theoretically, the doctor can't be infected, so we don't know if he could even get put in.
Administrator.
Yeah, I'ma definitely have to sit on this. Like, they did say something about at the very beginning. They said it's something about the kid. No, it's the end. Something about the condition he was put into sarcophagus that's causing his memory loss.
Well, they said that that's what they thought, but after they experimented a little, they learned that it's not because of that. There's some kind of other force.
They said it was a force that's causing it.
Not a force, but just like another element. Something else did it. So that was Perlica's theory at first. I think at the very end they confirmed that like they thought it because she's talking to M3 and she's like, I just don't understand. We did all this stuff and it should have been gone. It couldn't have been the sarcophagus that caused this.
I'ma just have to let them cook, man, because I'm not gonna understand until we see more. Gotta let it marinate. Got it memorized. I can't believe I did that. I'm sorry. That kind of bugs me. And then this is how I'm ending the beta test. I'm gonna be curious about this all the way up until we get the next beta or the game releases.
Magia mentioned the thing I meant about the memory.
The very end is M3 saying the condition that the Endman has before getting in sarcophagus coma is causing it. Her theory.
Because we
I
know
don't
the
know.
doctor real fucked up in the.
I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not gonna knock it. I'm not going to go into some like blind story lore head rage or anything because I don't know what's going on. I just hope that that we find out. I hope the next beta soon. All right, I think I'm gonna end here. Chat. This is the end for me of the Arknights Endfield beta in terms of streams. We're now on the waiting list for the next beta. We don't know when this is going to be. If we're even going to see it within the next year. We'll see. But it was really fun experiencing this game again. And as soon as we hear or see anything else on Arknights Endfield, you will see it here. I think the next stream that I do will be Arknights. I hate you so much. I sound dead, bro. I am tired. It will be an Arknight stream. It'll be me trying to figure out IS or RA, one of the two first. And then we're just going to be playing normal Arknights until there's a reason to do some infield stuff again. My next couple days will be me just recording stuff. If you see me hop into my Discord and just play the game, feel free to join in. To all the new people who joined with Arknights Endfield, thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys. To everyone who's been here, I appreciate you as well. It's going to be a good time once the game actually launches. So, hope you guys stick with me no matter how long that's going to take. We got to let them cook so we can enjoy the game. Anyways, love you guys. I will see you guys in the next stream. Signing out. Enfield. My dear Enfield. Give us some new content so I can take this all back. Give us some new content.
I don't know.